What's up, nail geeks? Today I have Night Owl Lacquer's Pluviophile collection. It is a 9-piece set consisting of 6 creams and 3 toppers. I will also be showing you guys the color of the month at the end of the video. First up is Watching the Rain. This is described as a grade blue cream. I really have to fangirl over Lindsay's creams. All of these are 1 to 2 coaters depending on your application style. They apply like a hot knife through butter. This one you can see here, I'm going just a little bit heavy-handed on this first coat, and it pretty much gives me full opacity. The second coat is basically to just even everything out, and I just really can't see anybody needing to go to 3 coats. I'd also like to note in this video, I am using Lindsay's Quick Dry Top Coat. It is called Patience Not Required. It is phenomenal. The way it self-levels with her cream formulas, the overall finished look is ultra glossy, perfectly smooth. I mean, it's satisfying to watch this video myself. Everything just wonderful application. I mean, like I said, I warn you guys, I'm gonna fangirl a little bit in this video. The next polish is the Smell of Rain. This is described as a grade brown cream. As you can see here, more amazing formulation. Usually shades like this, I'm always expecting to see some type of visible nail line underneath, but you're seeing here, this is incredible. It's, if I had short nails, I would say that it's pretty much a one coater. The self-leveling on all of these polishes is phenomenal. On all of these videos, you'll see that sometimes I go a little bit heavy-handed, or sometimes it's kind of uneven just from my application. I am at an odd angle sitting when I make these videos, but I had no issues whatsoever. So I think even if you're just starting out in the nail polish world, you will find that the formula is very forgiving. And if you have ridges on your nails or whatnot, I could see that if you go just a little bit heavier than a thin coat, you shouldn't even need a ridge filler. The next polish is Dancing in the Rain, and this is described as a grade violet cream. I really liked this shade. I typically like lighter purples, and for a lavender shade, I think this is super flattering. In fact, I think all of them looked really nice on me as a warm tone person, and I feel like any shade of skin complexion will be able to pull all of these off. This shade is color accurate to me, and I feel like my blog post photos were also color accurate as well. It's almost like a dusky purple to me, a dusky light purple with gray undertones. Really pretty, and it almost kind of flirts with blue undertones just a little bit. Very flattering. Next we have Rhythm of the Rain. This is described as a grade wine cream. This was probably my second favorite in the collection. I really like berry toned colors, and this is just so beautiful to me. This one did have a little bit of a thinner formulation than the others in the set, but once again, I don't really see you needing to go to 3 coats on it. From here, I did start off with a thinner coat, and the second coat I didn't see a point in to continue going. Once again, using the Patience Not Required top coat, I highly recommend you guys grab this top coat. I really fell in love with it. It went so well with all of Lindsay's polishes, but I did also use it in several other swatch pictures as well, and I just feel like I was really impressed with it. It reminded me of Seche, but without the goopiness and the stringiness. It's just a perfect medium consistency, and I was blown away by it. I really, really like the top coat. Next up, we have Let It Rain. This is described as a light gray cream. I was fully really expecting to go to 3 coats on this one. Whites and eggshells and lighter colors like that, I always find that they're just a little bit more finicky, so to speak. On the first coat here, it does come off just a touch patchy. But you're seeing here on the second coat, no issues whatsoever. It's fully opaque and it stays where I put it. So no runniness, and it's just that right consistency, and it will self-level beautifully. After using her top coat with it, I felt like this is a phenomenal light color. I would describe the base as almost an eggshell white. It's just tinted enough that it's not a true white, but it is more of a duskier white, if that makes sense. Here is Find Peace in the Rain. This is described as a grade teal cream. This was another top pick for me. I really liked this shade. It looked so good. In fact, I liked it so much, I accidentally used it for 2 of the toppers in this collection, and I didn't realize it until editing photos, and I was like, well, crap, there's that. But, I mean, that should show you. I didn't really want to take it off. I really enjoyed this color. It is the perfect cool toned teal to me, and once again with that amazing formula, it's pretty satisfying to apply, and that goes for all of these. I also think that the polishes in this collection would also look really great matte. I did see a few of the swatchers in the Night Owl Lacquer fan group on Facebook post some matte photos, so I highly encourage you guys to check out the fan group and see those amazing bloggers and their work of them matte. I prefer glossy, and I really, really wanted to give the top coat a good run for its money, so everything you're seeing here is with her top coat. So here we start the toppers in the collection, and this is Stormy Skies, described as a topper with charcoal flakes, white flakies, and silver white sparks. I feel like this one coat was just enough to give me a nice dense scattered sparkle on my nails. It gives you more of a reflective sparkle, if that makes sense. I really, really enjoyed the flakies in this one. Personally, I love light colored Crellies with some type of silver flake to it, so I picked Let It Rain as the base color. I do feel like it kind of just slightly gave a darker appearance to the base. Not much, but it might just be my eyes playing tricks on me from the silver flakes in there. Overall, there's no texture after top coat, and just a really nice, pleasant, sparkly effect to your nails. The next topper is Light Through the Clouds. This was a really interesting one to me. It's described as a topper full of purple and blue iridescent shreds in various sizes. Here I am wearing it over Find Peace in the Rain. I decided for the video to show you guys 2 coats. I feel like given my light setup, I didn't think that you guys were seeing it as well as what I was seeing in person. So I did go in with a second coat to really make sure you guys could see the flakes. They are slightly iridescent, and they give off a wonderful blue and purple shift to them. But once again, if you guys can't see it, there was no point. So 2 coats just for the video purposes. The swatch photos on my blog are with 1 coat. I didn't have any texture with this one using the Patience Not Required top coat. Everything laid down nice and flat, and there's also these nice little green shards in there as well that just give a nice mellow appearance, kind of like the lovely rain that these were inspired by. The final topper in the collection is Flash of Lightning. This is described as a topper with silver hollow micro shreds and silver hollow lightning bolts. Now, the lightning bolts in this topper are quite large. So I will say, before using it, I found the best way for application was to store the bottle upside down just for a few minutes before you go in to apply, and they came out relatively easy. Otherwise, you are going to need to fish a little bit to get them. Since they are quite heavy, they'll go to the bottom of the bottle. Like I said, just keeping it upside down for a few minutes and then shaking it a little bit. I didn't really have any issues. I got, as you can see here, 2 big ones on my nail. Using the Patience Not Required top coat here, I did have just the slightest bit of texture with the lightning bolts. They did not curl or, come up at the ends or anything, but just to let you guys know, you might want to go in with maybe a second coat of your top coat. So the final polish that I'm showing you guys today is the color of the month for September. This is Autumn is Calling. It is a very difficult to photograph color. This is a beautiful shade, don't get me wrong, but it's coming off, I think, a little orangey in my photos, and I dare say it's even coming up a little more orange toned on this video. In person, I describe it as just a hot, chilly red. It does have a really slight blue undertone to it. I think it would flatter anybody, but it is a bright, searing, hot red. It's just, wow. I mean, it was really bright in person on my nails. In the bottle, you're going to see it look a little bit darker, but when you apply it, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's red hot and just beautifully bright, but just that perfect chili pepper red that I think we all kind of seek out for fall manicures. At least I do. I typically like this color for this time of year, especially going into the holidays. The self-leveling on this one is amazing as well, and after using the Patience Not Required top coat, ultra glossy, stayed put, I have nothing negative to say about any of these polishes. I'm actually wanting to dub Lindsay the cream queen, because these are phenomenal. Highly recommend. The Pluviophile and Cream of the Month are all available right now in Lindsay's shop, nightowllacquer.com. I have a full review on my blog that I will post below. If you liked what you see, please like and subscribe. I appreciate it so much. Thank you.